What's going on, y'all? I am not sure what just happened. I'm still not sure if I'm even being heard right now. Let's go out. Let's go. Ha. Hey, so my live stream. Uh-oh. My live stream was just kicked out. All right. Yep, I can hear. So I don't know what I just did wrong. How you doing? Thank you, thank you. Hey, I appreciate y'all. I guess I did something wrong. Oh wow. Wow. Uh so I guess you can't do that. I was trying to do I guess I probably shouldn't post that video either then. So what happened was I was trying to now I wonder why I didn't do it with the videos that I played yesterday. I even went through and I edited the video to try and get out the filler and things like that. I see people do stuff like that all the time. I guess I don't know what they're doing different than what I'm doing. But I will say this, that felt like rejection right there. I, I, rejection is something that I feel like I'm kind of used to. If you aren't getting told no, I don't feel like you're pushing hard enough. Uh, I don't mean that in a bad way, but I feel like you should be willing to take chances in life. I just took a chance with this video, and like I said, I just got rejected by YouTube. I feel like YouTube rejects me all the time. I put up a video and nobody watches it. That feels like a form of rejection. I'm trying to learn how to use this platform that I'm on. I'm on StreamYard right now, and this is working. But what I'm noticing is, I guess I could be getting myself into trouble by doing things that I'm not supposed to be doing on here. So I got hit with a copyright strike. I wonder if that affects my channel overall. Let me look on my and see what it says, if it says anything. No, it didn't say anything. It's not monetized. So if it's not monetized, how could I get hit with a copyright strike? I don't get it. I did not monetize. And see, I did the video yesterday, the 15 rules of money, and I pretty much did the same thing on that one. They didn't demonetize it. Oh, okay, okay. I this is what I need to learn. I'll put that up here so everybody else can see it as well. These are the things that I'm trying to learn. I don't do stuff like this. I'm just getting started doing this. I wanted to bring some content to put up here. I was going to just scrub through it and show certain parts of the video, but when it messed up and I had to re-pull the video in, I just decided to go ahead and let the whole thing play. Okay, yep. I'm learning and I appreciate it. This is what I feel is necessary. This is how you end up in rejection right here is you apply yourself and then the world tells you no, you can't do that. I did learn some other things. I can put up the words on here to show what rejection and all that stuff is. I did do one other thing and I can show that. I took a rejection test on that rejectiontherapy.com. I took a test. I don't even want to show that because I'm scared they're gonna kick me down for that as well. But I just thought it was a good video because he was explaining how he went through 100 days of rejection and he recorded the 100 days. I have not looked at any of the other videos that he did. I just watched the TED talk. I was watching another YouTube channel about self-improvement. I watch a lot of self-improvement, self-growth, basically how to improve your situation type videos, content. That's what I like. And that's what I try to share with others. That video was, I did a reaction to it. I watched it for the first time today. It was good. because he had a lot of points on how he learned to overcome rejection, and simply by just going out and looking for opportunities to be rejected. Most people would not think to put themselves in a situation of rejection. But what I was trying to say is I think it is good for both work. Like, even if you're not looking for a job, it does not hurt to go out and apply for positions just to do interviews. I think that's a great thing. Even if you're not looking for a date, it's nothing wrong with going out and talking to people, I would say, of the opposite sex, even if it's just for talking purposes. I don't care if you're trying to get into sales, anything that you do to make yourself better. Just my whole thing is just move forward with it. That's how I view it. My bad. Oh, come on now. See, this is the type of stuff that I'm saying. You put out content and rejection will just happen. Life will just happen. I feel some type of way because everything that I planned, like I spent all day planning to do a video, and as soon as I got in here, things started going wrong. And that feels like a form of rejection in itself. It's just one of those things. And then what do you do from there? You just have to uh go for it, fend for it. I think I did, maybe that was like 20 minutes, 30 minutes. Let me see how long that video was. That was 30 minutes. So I feel like for some reason I still have to shoot for another 30 minutes. I'm trying to do an hour of live stream a day. That is the way that I'm trying to improve my situation. I feel like the only way you're going to get better at things like this is to step into it. And I just learned today that I can't use other people's videos maybe as long as I thought, but I'll figure it out. That is one of the things I'll do research on tonight. And tomorrow I will be trying to come with content in a different manner than what I did today. I'm trying to be better every day. But I'm going to continue on this. But what I was talking about earlier, um, I got approved to go back to the workforce. I am going back to work tomorrow. I went today. Uh, but everything, I've been cleared from my surgery. So now I can get back to my normal life, is what it looks like. And my normal life is promoting me. What I mean is in my business, from barbering to uh that's right. Yep. And see, that's what I'm saying. This even this whole platform, it brings, let's say this. So I used to do haircut videos, and I would put out my best work, and then people would find a way to comment on something that was not part of it. Like my clients, I stopped doing haircut videos because while I was the one putting in the work, the people would comment on my clients' hair. Like if somebody was balding, oh, he needs to let that haircut go and just go bald, which that's what I did. But it's kind of hard because when you put information or you put yourself out in the world, you're going to get some kind of feedback. We all want positive feedback, but the world gives you the feedback that it gives you. And that is what we were talking about with rejection. Uh, it would feel great to always get everything that you want to go your way, but that's just not the reality of life. I feel like I don't have my notes now. I had everything. I ain't gonna say I had everything together because things could always be better. That's the point of this. But I had content that I wanted to share, and now I'm scared to put it on air. I got to figure out what happened. And I guess, like you said, reigning woman, you can help me with that later if you have time. I appreciate all that you've done so far. That was pretty interesting when I started that first video. That's something else that I did not understand. I started that first video, and then I saw a comment from you before the video aired. I did not know that they show the video is about to air before you start it. I was still in the phase of trying to bring all the content in, but I just learned right then and there, just like I'm learning about everything else, that yeah, I got to figure this stuff out. We're gonna do it one day at a time, though. I'm gonna be here. I Look, what I'm saying is To me, failure is not an option because there is no such thing as failure. To me, everything is a learning lesson. I just learn as I grow. I learn as I go. And that's for sure. That's what I do. I I can't say that I don't fear rejection. I don't feel like I fear it. It's just an uncomfortable feeling to me. It's something that I kind of like putting myself in awkward positions because I know that is where the most growth happens. When I stay in my comfort zone, I don't grow at all. At least I don't feel like it. I feel like that's where you're most likely to stagnate. So for me, I like to put myself in uncomfortable situations because what is that? I don't even know what that means. But I like putting myself in awkward positions because it's how I feel like I get the most learning from it. This was a learning lesson. Watching that video, I still want people to go and watch that because I'm saying 100 days of rejection, it had a good principle to it. Even though I couldn't show the whole thing, um the note that I took before I got shut down was YouTube often feels like rejection. And then when they shut me down, it definitely felt like rejection. So I don't know what to do to get this going again. I can't show that content. This does feel like rejection right now because where do I go from here? It is, let me see if I have anything that I can share or show that I brought into this feed. I did take notes. There they go. And basically, times I've been rejected, passing out business cards when clients are not clients, but people call about my services. A lot of times I get rejected off of, oh, they don't like my pricing or they don't like the way that I work. It's always something. Uh, Approaching the opposite sex on dates or even asking for just contact information. Sexual advances towards significant other, anyone who I'm sure a lot of people deal with that one. Uh, when I was in the military, I dealt with it through not getting promoted. Like that was one of the hardest things for me was taking a test because in the Air Force we tested for our rank. Taking a test, you got one time a year to get promoted, and then not being selected. That felt like a huge rejection because it almost makes you feel like especially when you know how many people are getting promoted, you feel like you're in that top. And then when you find out that you're not, that is a definite feeling of rejection. That was probably one of the hardest rejections that I dealt with was military rank and promotion. That was a hard one. It always felt like you wanted to feel happy for the people who got selected, but it was hard to feel happy because you also felt sad because you didn't make it at the same time. I mean, I still gave congratulations to everyone who did get promoted, but whoa, that was a tough one. Other rejections, when I was in more into like dating and things like that, I didn't mind rejection like in a club environment because I always felt like it was a numbers game. There's 100 people in this club, 100 girls in this club. I don't need everybody that I approach to say yes, just one. That's it. And that's how I feel about anything. When it's about business, I've been rejected in business several times. What I mean by that is I start a business, I think it's going to be a great business, and then the world kind of rejects it by not giving it any traction. That is a form of rejection. My skate school, to me, that was a little bit of rejection, not from the people so much, but from the expense of the business. You can be rejected in more ways than one. People could not want your business. You could not be able to afford your business. All of those are still rejections to me. Like I wanted to do something and the world said, you're not capable or you're not qualified or you don't have proper funding. It doesn't matter what it is. Those are all still forms of rejection. Uh, I think the older I get, the more my feelings and emotions get calloused, kind of like the calluses on a hand towards rejection. I don't mind it as much now. Even here, when I'm on here and I see people jumping in and jumping out of the live stream, that feels like rejection. But I'm starting to learn how to get over those type of feelings. It, I don't know where to go with that. It does not bother me like it used to when I was younger. And the older I get, the better I get at dealing with rejection. Actually, the better I have gotten as I've gotten older at identifying where rejection might come from and finding a solution, or being proactive enough to understand how to limit that rejection. Let's just say someone has a no, you're trying to sell them something or give them something. Finding out why is one of the most important things you can do. Why did you reject me? Why do you not want my services? What was it? This is kind of like doing customer feedback. Even with this, after I go off of this live feed, they ask me how was my overall engagement with their product, and I leave a thumbs up or a thumbs down, and then they ask me to elaborate on it. And to me, that is how you overcome rejection. Is you find out what a person turned you down for, and you don't have to get the yes from that person, but if you can get the reason why not from that person, then you can make it so you understand better when you address the next person. So if one person said no, um I want to offer my barber services, and they say no, and I ask them, well, what made you not want to use my barber services? Well, your hours don't work for me. Okay, well, what hours would work for you? Okay, they tell me their hours. Well, those hours don't work for me. Or I go and look at my calendar and see if I can. And then if you hear more people saying that they would like to be serviced during these hours, then if you want to do good business or more business, you might want to move into that realm, and then you would have less no's. Now, the other one would be pricing. A lot of people, they shun away from barbering services that are too expensive, but that is like a quality of thing to me. Like, you, your services should match your quality of work, or your prices should match your quality of work. Uh, there's a whole lot of things that bring about rejection. I just look at it like no is a, how do we work around it? How do we get a yes? That is like sales. I have somebody who comes up. Well, I'm not going to talk about him because uh, he operated in sales, and he was telling me the same thing. No is just a, the person either doesn't have a good understanding of how your service or what you're offering can benefit them. They could just not be interested, and nothing you say is going to change that. That's fine. What I'm learning and what I know is I am not for everyone. And once you understand that you're not for everyone, then you just start to mainly focus on those who you are for. And that's what I do. And that's one thing I really like, or have learned to understand with YouTube, is some people want to be the million subscriber person, trying to have everyone like them. And I am learning it's not about trying to make everyone like you, it's being patient and waiting on those who do. It's just as simple as that to me. Waiting and being patient for those who find benefit in who you are, and not trying to be somebody different for everyone who you come in contact with. It's being secure in yourself. Even when you get rejected, that doesn't feel so bad, because you know that there's someone out there who will respect or be interested in what you have to offer. So you don't have to have every person. That's what I'm saying. When you go to a nightclub or something like that, and you see it's 100, uh, I wanted to say girls in the club. Well, you might not even be visible to 90 of them. Like 90 of them are paying you no attention, and it could be because of every quality that you just walk around with. Not a word that you said, just the qualities of who you are. That will discount you to a lot of people. But it doesn't matter if you still have 10%, which 10 is all that's left. Focus on that. Not even focus on that, but basically, huh, I don't know how many ways I can say this. Rejection is a tough one. I feel like it's still something that I even work on. I got to get better at it every day. I look for every opportunity. I'm going to implement some of these 100 days of it, rejection that he had. I'm going to look for, I haven't found all of the tasks. When I went to his website, excuse me, you had to pay for it. And I can come up with my own things to get rejected about. I don't need to pay for somebody else's task to get rejected, get asked for a hamburger refill. I don't even go to restaurants to pay for food like that. So that one wouldn't work for me anyway. But I can find 100 ways to be rejected. And I feel like I can, if I can get the time to talk to the person, I can overcome that rejection in some way. Not all the way, not every time, but I feel like overcoming rejection helps build your confidence. The more you practice it, the better you'll get at it. And the better you get at it, the more you'll want to engage with other situations. Um, I am at a loss. You know what? Let me see if I can put this on. This is something that I think is important. I I tell a lot of my clients about this right here. This is called Ikigai, and this Ikigai is a guide to how to improve your situation, how to improve yourself. You have what you love, what the world needs, what you can get paid for, and what you're good at. And when you find that and you can hover right in the middle, that's your Ikigai. And that is exactly what I don't know if that has anything to do with this for some people, but to me, this is uh what you love, what the world needs. And that's what I'm saying. What you love and what the world needs could be two totally different things. If you just always push with what you love and you're expecting to get paid for it, but the world don't need it, you can expect to get a lot of rejection out of that. The world don't need it. So if the world don't need it, you can expect them to reject you. What you're good at, but the world don't need it, you can expect them to reject you. That I don't know if that has anything to do with it. I think this is very important though. I wanted to share this because, and I probably will do a video about this. I think instead of bringing up videos from now on, I'm going to try and start getting slides and things like this. I just found out how to bring these in with overlays. I did not know I could do it that way before, but I'm going to start doing it like that. I'm going to try and be on here for about 10, 15 more minutes. I'm just trying to get to this hour time frame because each day my goal is to put in a 1 hour live stream. I don't have anything else to go off of because my video got shut down. So now I have to, oh, I can read a comment now, couldn't I? Okay. Um, I will do that after I will let me read up on this whole live streaming and what I can and can't do before I try and play it again. Because I tell you, if they kicked me again off of this one, I would be a little upset. Not upset, it would be a little more frustrating. What I'm learning is as I'm doing things and it doesn't work out as planned, I need to have some kind of backup plan on what I can do. And I spend a lot of time during the day trying to get ready for this live stream. It's almost like it's becoming a job just trying to find the content, watch the content, edit the content. I spent a lot of time editing that video up. I was removing all, basically I edited the video so that it wouldn't be as long of a video as what he did in the TED Talk. No, I don't want to be rejected by YouTube again. I tell you, it's not a good feeling, but I'm glad that they let me come back. I went live on TikTok, which I'm not a huge fan of TikTok, but I went live on TikTok a couple times and they kicked me. And I didn't understand why they kicked me. And then they the first time they kicked me for like 15 minutes or something like that. And then the second time I think they kicked me for a week. And it felt like a punishment, like you're getting put in timeout or in jail or something. And it's like, I don't have much time for that. I want to do this, but I don't want to mess up what I've been creating over time. Basically, I got to learn how to merge these two things together somehow. My live stream, which I like this because when you do a video and you edit it, you have the time to make everything perfect. But when you do a live stream, there is no perfect. If I don't get my words right, or if I make a mistake, or if I'm saying and a lot, it, it don't make for good content. So I am trying to get better at on the spot. If I get better with my live streams, then I will automatically get better with my videos because I will speak and present myself better over this, and it will make for better content. Now, I can also do a recorded live stream, or a recorded stream, and then post it later. I'm going to try to do that, but I still feel like it's a little bit of a problem because if I put something up that's not allowed, it's not going to matter how I put it up. I got to learn how to do that. I'm going to look into it more. I see people do it all the time. So I felt like I could do it as well. But I think because I was not stopping the video and playing the video and stopping the video and playing it, I think that's why they did what they did, because I just had my face overlaid on the video already. Because, like I said, I edited it. I did a reaction video to the best of my ability. I've only done a reaction video twice, and clearly I'm not doing all that great at it because I'm not getting the amount of breaks so that it is not just solely their video content. Like, I have to figure out how much content you can use at a time. Like I said, I see other people do it all the time. So it is possible. I just don't know what my limitations are. But that's how you learn, trying it. I just don't want them to demonetize me because I am but ignorance is not an excuse. I understand that. I'm gonna get better. I will find the answers and do things properly. And I appreciate the support too, as always. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Here we go. I'm getting better at putting these things up as well. But I have a lot to learn and I am game for it. That's what I'm here for. I'm trying to learn. So this is how you do it. At least that's how I figure. I had some music in the background, but I dropped that out trying to hear the the speech. I don't know, but we're running close to our time. So I appreciate everybody who's came in and supported me during this. No, your videos were actually good. I enjoyed watching your videos. I only watched the one, but I will go back in and watch some more. And I'm encouraging you. That is one thing that I try to do, is encourage people to do this. This is me just trying to get better. As I get better, I see the benefits from it, and I encourage others to do it. And I don't know if I was on the main channel that you use or your secondary channel, but I encourage you to do more because you did very good. One thing that you did that I really liked in your videos was you were able to pull up a website, and I have not learned how to pull up a website. I guess that would be in screen sharing, but I will need to get a second screen before I am able to screen share. So I thought that was pretty cool when I watched your videos, how you pulled up like your web browser and was showing your web browser and was playing videos and going through that. I thought that was pretty cool. That is something else I will learn how to do in time, hopefully. One thing that I learned how to do today, which I'm happy about, was pull in what I just showed you, the overlays. I really like that. That was cool. I have all these different overlays. Like this one was the overlay for the dictionary definition of rejection. And I thought that was cool. I learned how to do it. Now I will be able to go in and just delete these out for the next one. But if I need something that I need to show, I will take a screenshot, capture of it, and put it up as an overlay. And that is helping out. So I do have some things that I guess I can show, but I didn't bring in enough of that stuff to make it a full video. But hey, we're running close to that time. I just wanted to get on and do an hour. That was your main channel? Hey, that's what I'm saying. I'm gonna try. That's all the goal is to get better every single day. A little bit of improvement every day. I'm getting in here and just playing around with it. Look, I paid for the subscription for a year. And I did that because I wanted to push myself and challenge myself to use the tool. If I get better at it, I will see a result. It doesn't have to be a monetary result. It doesn't have to be a subscriber count increase. Even if it's just me becoming a better speaker overall, that is my number one focus and goal. I would like to become a better communicator. Communication is key. I'm learning that from everything with my dog training to uh, working my business, talking to my family, anything in any way I can learn to be a better communicator. Basically, the better you are communicating, the less words and time you have to use. I like to say things once and not have to repeat myself. And the best way to do that is to communicate efficiently and effectively on the first attempt. Fire for effect. That is what I do. And wow, somebody was sliding a chair upstairs. I I don't know what else I can say or do, but I'm about to hit minute 32. So I'm saying it's about time for us to be through. That statement is true. I'm gonna try and do an hour every day at a minimum. I felt like if I would have got this right today, well, as I expected it to be, I would have been able to easily go over an hour. But that was a little bit basically I feel like now I need to get off of here so I can do some research. That's what it is. I want to find out where I made my mistake. So tomorrow I will not make that mistake again. I spent a lot of time today watching that video, shooting a reaction, and then editing it, only to come on here and not be able to show it. That has been, I want to say, it's happened at least 2 times so far, but I think this is what day three. I think day three. So we're gonna keep going. My goal is to try and find a new subject every single day. I would like for it to be beneficial in some kind of way. And I would like it if I can get people to actually stay. Hey, with the words I love to play. I will try and find another video tomorrow or some kind of content. I don't know what I'm gonna have to do. I will look for news articles if I have to, but I want it to be something about self-improvement, something to make people better, to make me better. Uh Basically, I want to be beneficial to people. I want to find a way to help. I don't know what that means 100%, but that's what I want to do, be helpful. Oh, okay. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I will be checking for that then. Thank you again. Oh, yeah. They will tell me why I had that problem, I'm sure. Hey, but let me go ahead and end this live stream right now. I appreciate the support. I will be back on here again tomorrow. I will try and be better tomorrow than I was today. And I plan on doing that every single day. Hey, thank you again. Much respect, much love. Hey, thank you to you, uh, reigning woman. I I appreciate everything. You have been very helpful to me. And like I said, that was pretty cool watching how you jumped in before I ever started the screen. That was pretty cool. Hey, I appreciate it. Much respect, much love yet again. I'm gonna end this right here, take my pup out to the potty and get ready to go to sleep for the night. But I will be finding me some content tomorrow because I will be going to work tomorrow. So I will be coming on here uh, probably around 9:30, 10 o'clock again tomorrow. That's what I'm probably going to end up shooting for. I would like to be earlier in the day, but between all the things that I have going on plus work, it might be hard to get an hour in the middle of my day exactly because a lot of times when I'm transitioning from one place to the next, I don't have a full hour to transition. So I might not be able to get that. But I also need to go and look and see if they sent me a email to say why I got kicked tonight. So hey, thank you again. Much respect, much love, and we out.